I can't believe I'm saying this. I said that for Bring It Back. I'm sorry. I think Weapons might take the place of the best horror film that I have seen in 2025. And Zach Cregger, you have done it again when it comes to this film. What is up, guys and horror fans? Welcome back to my channel. This is Alden Movie Reviews. My name is Alden and today I'm going to review the latest horror mystery film, and that film is Weapons. This movie is directed by Zach Cregger, who directed Barbarian that came out a couple years ago, and this movie stars Garner, Josh Brolin, Benedict, Wong, and Alden Ehrenreich. When all but one child from the same class mysteriously vanish on the same night at exactly the same time, a community is left questioning who or what is behind their disappearance. So original horror films are definitely going on a roll in this decade. When people are saying, okay, where's originality in movies? Where is it? I would say it's actually in horror films. We are getting so many originality when it comes to horror films. So Zach Cregger is doing the latest new original horror mystery film. And I gotta say, I love Zach Cregger. I think he's an excellent director, especially when it comes to his directorial debut, Barbarian. I really enjoyed Barbarian. That movie really surprised me that year. It's definitely the most fun I had in a horror film in this decade. So of course, when it comes to his new original horror film, of course, I was pumped for this movie. I love the concept of this film. The marketing doesn't show anything all that much. You know, it's like a mystery itself. We all want to know what is going to happen in this film, and I'm hearing so many great buzz surrounding this film, so I went into this film really anticipating, and there's no way to shorten this, guys. I just have to get it out of the way. Holy shit, guys. Weapons was just, wow. What a fun time that I had in the movies this year. This is another fantastic movie that came out in 2025, and I gotta say easily, I can't believe I'm saying this. I said that for Bring It Back. I'm sorry. I think Weapons might take the place of the best horror film that I have seen in 2025, and Zach Cregger, you have done it again when it comes to this film. Of course, the overall cast in this film is incredible. Garner, man, she is on a roll this year with Wolfman, the Fantastic Four First Steps, and this film. She is definitely becoming a big star this year, and she is, no surprise, fantastic in this film. She plays a teacher that is, of course, part of the class that disappeared, and of course, a lot of the people are surrounding her thinking, is she part of this? And you definitely feel like you're in her shoes here. You definitely feel sympathy for her character because, of course, we all believe her, but everyone else around her in the film didn't believe her, and you definitely feel like you're on Garner's shoes here, and I thought she does a great job in the film. The rest of the performances are fantastic in the film. Josh Brolin is great in this film. Alden Ehrenreich is great in this film. Benedict Wong does a great job in the film. There's a lot of people in this film, and every single cast member in Weapons really blew my mind. But absolutely, the original screenplay this film presented is so investing to watch. This is not just a horror film, which it is. It is a mystery film. How are these kids disappearing? Why are they disappearing? Where have they gone? This movie definitely gets you on the shoes here going, okay, how is this movie going to end? What's the reveal of why these kids disappear? You definitely feel invested with each single character in this film and the overall story in general. The way this film was written is very immersing from start to finish. This film goes in chapters of different people in the community and their perspective on thinking why these kids disappear, and I thought the screenplay and the way this film was edited is so fantastic to watch. Each single character in this film has their own story and own moment to shine, and you feel invested in every single one of them. And each single character of the film has their reasons why they're in this film. There's not a single character in Weapons where I'm just like, okay, that story could have been cut out. Each character that they have their own chapters of have their big reason why they're in this story and why they're all connected together. And I gotta say, guys, this film is, in my opinion, fucking terrifying. There are some really good horror scenes surrounding this film, and that is all thanks to the cinematography of this film because holy crap, guys, this is the most impressive cinematography that I've seen in a horror film in such a long time. There are so many beautiful looking shots in this film that are very horrifying, but also just very mesmerizing at the exact same time. There are some really good cinematography in this film, there are some very good shots in this film, and just the overall look of this movie, you definitely feel like you're in this world that the film is presenting. The film definitely wants to get you into the shoes here and the edge of your seat the entire time, and just the way that Cregger directed this movie is so well done. And the film just kept you guessing the whole way through, thinking, okay, maybe this will happen, no, maybe this will happen, and when it all reveals together, which of course I'm not going to spoil, I just gotta say, holy shit, the reveal of this movie, or why the kids are disappearing, is really creepy and really disturbing. That's all I'm going to say. When you watch this film, you know what I'm talking about, but man, I was disturbed throughout it. And even this film has a bit of humor into it as well. This film definitely has a bit of black comedy as well, and the humorous moments, it didn't feel forced. It actually did land at a lot of moments of the film. But I love the mystery aspect of the film, thinking, okay, I have so many theories in my head what I think is going to happen. And I like stories like that, where it's like telling from different perspectives of characters what they're seeing and what they are thinking. It's just really interesting to watch, and like I said, the writing of this film is so immersive, and the way it's edited as well, cutting to the next chapter, you're just like, oh shit, what is going to happen? Everything about weapons, you feel like you're in this mystery, basically solving it with the characters in the film, while also having some really horrific and creepy imagery in this film, and some really big gore in this film as well. I would say I definitely have one little flaw of the film. It's a little nitpick, I'm not going to lie. It is a bit of a nitpick, it's not much of a flaw. I didn't really care too much about it, but it's just a little nitpick, and it's that this film doesn't really have a epilogue per se. You know, the film kind of wraps up really quickly. It wraps up with a little narration, and there's no epilogue. That's it. It literally cuts to a little narration saying, okay, this is ending, this is happening, and then it just cuts to black. So I do think the epilogue could have been a little bit more expanded in my opinion, but that's just a nitpick, guys. Overall, guys, Weapons is another fantastic film that came out this year. Easily, this is my favorite horror film of this year. Cregger, you have done it once again. I love the mystery. You felt so invested throughout. You want to know why these kids are disappearing. Julia Garner, Josh Brolin, Alden, Ehrenreich, Benedict, Wong, everyone in this movie does a fantastic job in the film. The screenplay is fantastic. This film is terrifying. There are some disturbing elements in the film. But of course, this is an overall mystery film, and you just felt very invested throughout. With great direction, great cinematography, just everything about Weapons is just a total blast. And when everything is all revealed, I just felt speechless throughout, going, holy shit. Man, this film has a lot of twists and turns, and I was so invested in Weapons from start to finish. And Cregger is actually going to direct a Resident Evil movie next, which I shouldn't be excited for that, because of course it's a Resident Evil movie, and most Resident Evil adaptations on the big screen haven't been that great. But you know, if he directed Barbarian in this movie fantastically, I'm just hoping he does a Resident Evil great, because I want to see greatness from this director, and hopefully you direct a Resident Evil movie great, because Weapons, man, you're definitely going somewhere, Cregger, because this is another great movie that you have done, and of course this is another great movie that has came out this year. So absolutely, guys, I gotta say Weapons is a masterpiece. Yes, I'm giving it that high rating because I love this movie, guys. This is definitely going to be in my top 5 favorite movies of the year. That is for sure. So, guys, that is my review for Weapons. Let me know what you think of this film in the comments below. Do you like the film, hate the film, or you thought it's okay? Just let me know in the comments below. Make sure you guys follow me on social media links down below. Keep in contact with me, and make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Notify for my latest movie reviews and other movie-related content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a nice day.